In a country where promises fade and politics has become a performance, one voice refused to be silenced. Bold, blunt, beyond bargain. A self-made man. A Tamaklo about Honorable Ken Agyapong.
So what? At the Sana Nyawonya Tamaklo Eka. In 2016, Canada Japan Nikutin Kwa Wamuto Kasa Koha.
100 cars.
Men 100 pickups.
2016.
2016, I think 2016. Canada Japan Nikutin.
I think he paid MPP $3 million US.
And 90s, and 90s.
In 92.
And 90s.
$3 million US.
And 90s.
In 92.
And 90s.
With interest.
Tell me,
paid
275 constituencies in Ghana. Baina Canada Japan. Na hunsun sansuenko. In 2016, one Mahama and in Ibrahim Namonam. Wafere. Then you.
Wafere.
What? On what basis? On what basis is
it? No, I
mean, that is serious. So what basis? Because now Tamakro like Dr. Udakubrubi. MPP for you more free. So Canada Japan Bejana Ohene MPP for votes. Now what do you see me say? When you are crisscrossing with your brother, your cousin, your nephew, your dear Ibrahim Mahama, and then President Mahama, no, Ohene, and now in Central for against Fuvi, a founding member. When a founding member? At what point in time? Or your founding member, or your founding elder? You know from people. Please, they should stop that. Oh my, we say, oh no, PC in Kakra. Or PC in Kakransen. Only to work in the Japan, Jama, and PP. Teachers are printed.
This is Honorable Ken's account of some of his contributions to the NPP party when he was asked by the media at the 2022 Delegates Conference in Accra.
2008, 2007, 2008. My name is partner. Tata pickups 245. My name is partner upon the Oguane toy. Mesato Russian trucks, Minkwa 77 Russian trucks. More number of constituencies who say bar, you spray with MPP already. And I'm the man. Thousands of t-shirts. And you know, Semitimi Yama Obia. I didn't think I'm into me your mother. I simple. And if you say, if you don't allow me to come on, I likely see a opposition.
Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong, the defender of the grassroots.
Honorable Ken has always been committed to the grassroots. He has the people at heart and is committed to creating jobs for every employable Ghanaian youth. However, this is not the position of a lot of government appointees. Listen to what Ken Atefa of NIA is quoted as saying.
The president, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, or charge me say I should make sure no party executives are hired in the process. On pese obeja legacy bia ekunkwasi afa party for edi ogueji imo.
This was how Honorable Ken responded to Dr. Ken Atefa of the NIA on behalf of the grassroots.
For him to make that statement against MPP people, young co school denti, go fire. President Akufo-Addo Ampasa Okaza. Hey, Nana Ntiminka.
Messi yabeje Ghana si. Whether you like it or not, Ghana, for the youth of this country, I'll put my life on the line. Anything that is wrong in society, I will say it. Maybe MPP man I do. Wow. MPP man. Oh, unim. Baname ko ekrobi a friend in Kwanta. Na me drew Jaso, I want to branch the ko. 6 kilometers inside.
Okay.
You could do one not girls, no ladies, no show more year. One for taxi. One their own money. Have for taxi. Aqua in Quanta. Aqua house to house and San near Drew.
Wow.
Oh, I was so touched. I said, wow. And you Kai party, you know, grassroots. Now between Joe show almost support. What do these people get
upon doing all this?
All this. But you are for soldier, near friend DC for, near MPP for, here for police, your friend DC for, near Masu Boo. But we share the effort the party people put together. And easy. You cannot sideline your own people. Build the party people. And stop giving contrast to NDC for we are no Marco Chesica. As if we are not in power. Why? All right. So those mistakes, I salute the women in the party. They've done marvelously well. And the grassroots, the youth. Send your almost here boom modern. Or Peduma, or no so I got Munyaisa Mukwana Muti democracy. I'm for NDC4 against MPP.
Honorable Ken once again affirms his love and support for the grassroots at the 2022 Delegates Conference and assures the grassroots of a better treatment once he becomes the next president of Ghana.
Secret is I care for the ordinary people in the party. I always speak for them. And the grassroots in Tino, menya atamfu bebrewo in painful because when we win power or when we are campaigning, we use the ordinary people to campaign.
Free Zone's enclave in Tema rises the Platinum Plastics Company, a new industrial pride under the wing of Honorable Ken. From jute sacks to takeaway packs and a wide range of plastic products. The machines never sleep. Over 1,000 men and women keep the wheels turning, working in shifts that power both industry and livelihood. It is more than a factory. It is a statement of jobs, growth, and future built with Ghanaian hands. Along
all these people.
Fruitiland is another manufacturing company established by Honorable Ken in his constituency at Asin Yankumase of Asin Central in the central region of Ghana. This company has provided jobs for thousands of farmers, women, and youth. Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong, the philanthropist. Honorable Ken has championed youth empowerment, rural development, and human security. Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong cares about the general well-being of the ordinary grassroots members and the average Ghanaian. These are some of the things Honorable Ken has done to show how much he cares for the ordinary Ghanaian.
Kumasi Rescos market no ewo bantu masoro Mr. Dranadwa na ho no mu ayesum ama manu bambono ato apika kra nti na mo kasa so mu hian kanea we enam so ama Asin Central mashibedwani onwanyafo Kennedy akompreko Agyapong e the light ni bi akwa akomo mo a omo cheso mani age
Master Race Course no omo ye se ho baby wo ha esum pa na nkomo pe street light enam so ema o share boss e obema omo 200 street light UTV nsem trefo ekopie mo se so sen na setrem sitie abra street light aba hoyi adwadie no ekoso sen adwadefo ni bi ene UTV nsem trefo twetwe nkomo na omo kire omo nsem sei
ane Japan wada roma ene diem the why ade wadum ye omo ye light aha na sum wo ha pa ana kronfo chesi yen wada roma light by I can strength ama yani age
ade obeye ma no ni so pa wa ya ade abra ekene a to ama akromfuo ye so beti ama ye
wa ya ade yesre nyankopon enhira de mano because ono wo kan oye on pe promise and fail na wa yen so ama yen dwadifo ma yakoma atoye yem.
With access to quality healthcare for all high on his agenda, Honorable Ken is currently building an 80-bed capacity cardio center valued at over $6 million at the 37 military hospital. This will cater for persons with cardiovascular diseases and allow for training of medical personnel in the country.
Agyapong no akwa kutwa ahomemu se yensi ayarsabia bia ebeboa ama womo a ebehwe akomayare ehonsem ewo 37 military hospital ewon kran ha.
Baby ye akomayare ho adwuma meche cardio center ena ase central mashibedwani onimanya for Kennedy akompreko Agyapong de aso abofoma ye ba besibi e wo 37 abayare sabia yesi edano ewie befa empa beye aduwotwe enema ye abefodie ene bebema beboa ama adwumadie ne hyehye akosoye na chief of defense staff vice admiral said amwama e kasa de tudwache mu se dwumadie mu edi ne ho kanyina no onimanya for Kennedy akompreko Agyapong ase central mashibedwani wafa ho kanyina wabona baso edana se ekyese wayade.
The center, when completed, will have the capacity to provide specialist diagnostic and treatment for people with cardiovascular and respiratory diseases. It will also offer training and research opportunities to our medical staff both in Ghana and within the sub-region. I wish to recognize and appreciate the main sponsor of the project in the person of Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong, the Member of Parliament for Assin Central and Chairman of the Parliamentary Select Committee on Defense and Interior. Honorable, your kind gesture has fully demonstrated your unflinching love for the people of Ghana and the Ghana Armed Forces in particular. It has also reinforced your determination to contribute to healthcare in general and in Ghana's development.
He has also supported 8 medical doctors to undergo training to specialize in cardiovascular related cases in India.
Onmunyan for Kennedy Agyapong na opanyini atam sika twitwiridie e de eboa a doctor for makomako nwotwe se wonom enko India manim no munko sua ade eno no yebosome makomako be sensia e wo sede esi ehwe yakoma cardio efam e wo 37 military hospital.
Ene wasan edisika krata eye check akoma doctors nwotwe so mo emfanko India nkonko suade na ebra odisika krata eye check no ema wo mo no sei na okasaye
Commander at the Trumanim say they will need doctors until a doctor panyina ha emma list of health practitioners abetimi akọ training na a cost 77,000 maybe 11,000 for 6 months na am say so I decided to also assist them because also now we see na when ya expertise we are memoir we decided to sponsor 8 to go to India and train and come back. We say promise I'm the monzo $100,000 no more fan training and no Medi me boshe so anopai medi $100,000 no aba.
President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has lauded the Member of Parliament for Assin Central, Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong, on his proposed Kennedy Ohene Agyapong Cardiothoracic Center at the 37 Military Hospital. The President inspected the project on Wednesday, February 1, 2023. It can be recalled that on June 22, 2021, the Member of Parliament for Assin Central, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, cut salt for the construction of an 80-bed cardiothoracic center at the 37 Military Hospital in Accra. The President, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, was happy about the progress of work so far.
It's gone a long way. It's gone a long way. Well done.
Thank you.
It's a really positive contribution by citizens. It's excellent. Well done. Getting, of course, all the cooperation from the military and from everybody doing this.
Yes.
Honorable Ken has also donated massive fish ponds to the Ghana Armed Forces.
So you need back and you can say N95 when they hear for surgeries. I'll see what I can do. Me kakra over me chiche area me be kanna fi masabe chama wo mu.
Honorable Member of Parliament visited the Konfanochi Teaching Hospital and found out that patients were lying on the bare floor at the hospital. So he decided to donate 200 pieces of mattress to the hospital.
I are for the bar. Omu ni baby dano. At least omu dia tutu for madao. He says so omu beda for. Me pese me di me boshes. Me pese me di mano beka. Na me call na me maybe talk and do. Ghana Jumani, you know, I'm here to present MC
100 mattresses, 100 pillows. The next time you see me here, hospital beds are, and also the break, Confanochi Hospital, and Sani Asaka machines.
He was told of the challenges the oncology department was having with his medical equipment. So he donated $145,000 to the oncology department of the Confanochi Teaching Hospital to help the hospital use and maintain the medical equipment.
You never know. Maybe a editing a bow. In the way one is out in crime. Now Confanochi will problem. Now we care. Maybe I'm too free crime with you. To send him free crime, if you are the boy. Maybe problems as citizens of this country, we should be able to contribute.
Honorable Ken donated 100 beds and 100 pillows to the Confanochi Teaching Hospital.
This is Mami Ekwiasewa, a breast cancer patient who could not afford to pay her bills, but she was added to benefit from the kindness of Honorable Ken Agyapong on his visits to the Confanochi Teaching Hospital.
Ano makani ande Japan. Na makoto basra no wose ehwe. Wada Roma. Ya bi mpo so no mo say 7 million. E kire no mo say me 50 million in famra ne kosre no. Ana tie. Eti. Mami Ekwiasewa.
Na otene.
Eti ade beba.
Ade beba. Ya di asem na wo ka kire Kennedy Agyapong.
Kennedy Agyapong. Nyame nhyira wo nhyira. Nyame nhyira wo nhyira.
Amen.
Wo bia na no wo nhyira ko a. Anu wo ne na busia dom nyina sa ne dom yi. Watinya be jira dom yi ma kan ya chichesem. Ade atori akoma so. Nhyira ankan bebre na djuma nkoso. Wo nya be dia adomfo. Nyame nhyira.
For over a decade, Honorable Ken has supported our Muslim brothers and sisters by providing food items during the Ramadan fasting. He strongly believes in supporting the Muslim community and praying with the national chief imam.
The Muslims always appreciate what I do. You know, they are very nice people. I'll be frank with you. And they've given me a name, Sheikh Osman. Sheikh Osman, they explained to me that in Islam, there was a man called Osman. Although I'm a Christian, I'm just doing what Osman in Islam did those days by showering gifts and everything to them. So I think through their kindness and their love for me, I've also come to develop faith. That is why it has become a routine and norm that every year I have to find something for my Muslim community.
Maybe I'm if you hear me and then yanko doma and yeah hard work my bedroom say ti afia so na say ohu nipa mobo a and onya blessing no so mo ti me feel say yemi anom kramufo me na busuafo no half Muslims and a half Christians. Me uncle one waka ewo no enra enwo the friend is yaka. Yeah, we know I'm say medru no mo see nti me no 40 days ado ano enbeko the me no me fortunate say be di sala and be di Christmas so e ka ho o di azie the afia so na say ya me atu ensema eye afia Muhammad isi wo ema obia efrefre dom eba omu nyina to nsadidi e chade ntino da bia no pese me so menuanom Muslims fo itimi ni omudi omu festival no na me ade ya me fe e wo mu ho a da bia me de kai wo mu enioma mienu emra e charge me treason ade ya Muslims no ye wo police headquarters no na enikan ye engrashe kese ena malam se da bia Christmas otonantwie odwan bayire bodie tomatoes ne owia ne me fe wom se onto se mekum emua no
leaves no a emoa no bedi enyina no o de ka ho eba we papa if you know them very well ko wo hwe kudus no the companies nyina no na take over and ashama they do very well you know nti media bibia me ye bia me yi makoma mu na me ye na me nim say o mo bompa yo so mame say me am islam say mo nko so bompa ye na me nyini nche say me ametimi aye no mo ho mo ti nyame islam.
Honorable Ken since 2008 has given free airtime on his media network both on radio and TV for the teaching and championing of Islam. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong again donated over 500 bags of rice and gallons of oil to the people of Boko.
It's for everybody, the people of Boko. It is not only Mampusi people that are suffering. We have Moses, we have all tribes that cannot go out. And we have all tribes that cannot come in. So this is a gift for everybody. Okay, it's for the people of Boko. But of course, the two major tribes that are fighting, they are the leaders. That is why I mentioned in it.
Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong gave 70,000 Ghana cedis to the War Library towards the payment of the utility bills at the library. Honorable Ken supported and assisted about 1,000 Ghanaians who got stranded in Lebanon and returned home without any help.
Yeah, Papa Kennedy Agyapong. Sa video ye beba o man FM. Na wo so hwe. O man wo mo. Yeah, Papa yesrew. Me gina wanim di nyame anum srew. Menim se wo de. Wonya hu video ya. Wo be ye amena broso. Hwe, baby a wo mo dani. Uba, Equalabe said more than 100 in the booster with Sam Gabra. Equalabe 100 in the Buha. So I am with I
Mr. Minua Award at Agyapong. Now I know a Bruma Junity assessor. A Bruma Junity because me not suspected, sir. Ye both do cry first. Who didn't I born as soon as now do so first. Papa, Yamisha, what? You know, never catch you. You knew my sedapati as I was a farmer here. Now, so Danny Den
Menanti and Maba were being a biano. Sandy Pano, Kebeya, and Commander Edru Bebia. One Casa, Ubu said, oh, they said you're married yet. And Winnie Penyanano, Sabi, Ubian and Bibi away day. Warrior. Say, said dear Papa, you should know. Say, as I said, a brantiani Baba were biano. We are in the school, we are in the school, we are in the school, and then it say, if you come in, me ba has his piano, the American can say, Miss Red Medical Canada, Medical can message to us and me Pomucho, me and year to Ambo, me and you, we are could never be a casino.
They think say somebody like Kennedy Agyapong understands it better because more close to shops near the engine. Papa no shop nibi. Uko fishing harbor New Tower. All shops will be all. So what I say, when it comes to business, when it comes to importation, when it comes to merchandising, when it comes to real estate, I think that Obey Mungo and he understands the exchange rate and the when your transnational account say the daily problem are all come as a business person. I think a lot of guys are falling in love with him.
This is what Alote Jacobs, a strong former Central Regional Chairman for the NDC, has to say about Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong.
Kennedy Agyapong is different. Me, Pierre, this assembly. There, what about to vote to Ama DCE and MCE for Asinkofu? Politics on government. I went to Bute, then the chairman, Bute, Abenchi or your mean bar. Now, once you walk control assembly, what be ye then the war bomb, no mean paya. Mama, President Mama, you choose me, what about to my baye MCE or your Dr. Kofi Blanks. Mr. Kofi Blanks, or you pass up. No more Bute. No Bute so chairman who can Butu my sponsor Bibia. if you can reconcile with them. So I don't mind reconciling with them. And I reconcile with them. Can no trade dia my even only 100% for assembly. And you say I should go and insult that person. And then you need TV and radio don't mention a over.
Already a tapani. My tapani. The defender of MPP. Oba na papa yi waya de ye mi bunu bebrebe o hwe se de papa yi nimfie o hwe ba bia nimfie aduro o ye feeling brother Canada Japan ye feeling brother to be sincere with you or you feeling brother. There was a time. Na senamu ni first na me wala chabatin. Ta was so about wa. Na so no akasa no. He will come to you. But say oh kasa na so ye you know. So one hwe ya unhunu se de nipa na city. But na kuma mu ye. Se de da bia nipa be si be gumi so you know. Sa so no so nipa be. Say omo te so ko parliament pa. O ti ase. Me ne makwa visit no. I was parliament be 3 times. What I say, me pay regional chairman for fraud. And now, Jamie me come, I just said, bro, for the maintain. Be come from the back or be a and I made a corner. Or in Japan, dear. I idea what children do the MPP. What children do as a sort the Ghana. Now, meaning Pife said. Ghana for Nitina Ghana for no so done. What I said, MPP for no so done. And it's all bar, yeah, channel.
Papa been to a many crunches about the metro. Nankam Sementro.
Okay. Me, I'm a Hundada.
Oh, one Hundada.
Because me as well, one.
Papa and your friend Ken.
Okay.
No Ken, no vote. Hey, me can pain. No Ken, no vote. I'm saying it today on record. We need somebody who is very tough to bring the change in the system. We are tired of these things. Even passing my DCSU, and I go by me and know what you have and that's your bias, you are separate here.
Hey, Baba, no king,
no vote. A campaigner made a statute to the first. Hey, we need that man. Hey, one more can and any buffy and no can wait. Hey, come some food. What we need, any obia, onimode, obon homodin, odin kure, on shasopa, on son some fonso. I don't hear. On such a nipa baby in Chanu, who is to Hunubia. Udin some phone over officer. There's a saganemu, and conanim kakra. Then Chilimamu Yabasu Cosin Colai Babe, young no more.
2024, I bet 12 baby, no. Na the obeji o mine ye Canada Japan. Onu kwa na betimi crisis ya ye wo mu. Enya say be ye worse because onu kwa na ye yi no from the cosmic realm, spiritual energy.
Canada ni power ni montuma no. Na montuma na o ma nyame me ko yanfo. Chiam bi hu mi wose me NDC ni me te say o kasa hu ntumi na de ayi oxygen sim so na mtutu ye sa ye de she de metie bi. Was you can't Kennedy as must me catch on me and this super could be said. Yeah, when you Kennedy made Jai, I be dim much platform be a man. You know the one thing, yes, is aye. Not just our workers, our hand to what you must have Kennedy. And then was see any buyer or Jan a party that be DH. And that is not the only person. I called him the second judge somewhere. And it had a reason. You call him the second JG? Yes. And this is for me, Bamho. Some imagine ID card, and I'm sure. Me blood, you know. My system needs and you know, sa part, you know. And to me, Nemum, Mufi say failure. I'm telling you, we are bringing a second JG. Ne home na ID, second JG no man. I'm saying second JG. We are Keda, meboa. We are bringing somebody who has the attributes of a Keda to rule this nation. The philosophy behind why you join the Keda. Somebody else is an MPP who has those values. He is coming. People say, lawyer, what can I say more? And then they can't say much for. There's only one person who can rescue this country. It's called Agyapong. He will bring all the business community on board. And the wisdom that got them to create wealth for themselves, they will create it for Ghana. The theories are over. the learning of the white man's mind will never build Ghana. Ghana can be built by its own indigenous minds. Ghana se be ya entity ye ni mu ne ye bin ene de be buma anya obi agwo se ade abobotai ke kamburofo
ni a wono no we business mind second de Japan.
We are no more going to listen to rhetorics. Yes. We want somebody who can create businesses for the youth of this country. I always say that any human being without a job has no life. Yes. Do you want life? Yes. Do you want life? Yes. Then vote for Kennedy Japan for life.
Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong has done tremendously well for the New Patriotic Party, the youth and the good people of Ghana in his capacity as a member of parliament, a private businessman and a citizen. Today, he is here to seek for your support to lead our great party, the NPP, to break the 8 and do better for our country and our future. Let us unite and support Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong to lead the NPP to victory 2024. Thank you.
There isn't anybody in the history of the New Patriotic Party who has fought for the grassroots of the New Patriotic Party like the way His Excellency, the next President of the Republic of Ghana, Honorable Ken Ohene, money to rate. He has been a member of parliament for 24 solid years. And he's a businessman and a solid one, a highly successful businessman for almost 45 years. Ladies and gentlemen, our respected delegates from all the 5 constituencies, I am happy to very soon present to you the man who is going to be the next president of the Republic of Ghana. He needs your support. He needs your endorsement, because everywhere he has been, the support has been very massive. Fellow delegate from Pusiga, fellow delegate from Garu, fellow delegate from Tempani, fellow delegate from Bindu, fellow delegate from Zimbila. I can give you one assurance, and you know it, that in the history of the New Patriotic Party, he has remained the single largest financial contributor to the success of the New Patriotic Party. And that is why the party celebrates him as the greatest financier of the New Patriotic Party and the biggest activist. He's a leader you can trust, a leader you can trust to reclaim power for the New Patriotic Party. He is a very bold leader, very decisive. He is fearless. He is the most patriotic individual, citizen Ghana has. And he is honest and disciplined. He is a good man. And 2029, everybody is going to elect a leader who is a good man, a leader whose business is always doing good to the fellow human beings. And Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong is a man with a good heart. And I am happy that everywhere he has been, every region, every constituency he has been endorsed, he has been accepted to be the next president of the Republic of Ghana. And we know that the 5 respected delegates, 5 respected constituencies he's going to meet you today, we know you're also going to endorse him to be the next president. And the assurance I can give you finally before I respectfully invite him to have a conversation with you is that on 31st January, the moment you elect him as the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, you have elected the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Fellow party members from all the 5 constituencies, I am happy to acknowledge the presence of the next president of the Republic of Ghana, Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong. In few minutes, he will be addressing you and speaking to you about his vision why he wants to be the president of the Republic of Ghana. And he will also speak to you about some of the things he's done for the New Patriotic Party, which you already know. And I know, even few of you who have not made your decisions, based upon his conversation with you today, you will make very favorable decisions for him, because he stands as the most popular candidate, the most trusted candidate, and the most accepted candidate amongst all the 5 contesting to be the next president of the Republic of Ghana. We appreciate your time, and God bless you once again. And ladies and gentlemen, please get ready very soon. His Excellency, the next president of the Republic of Ghana, Honorable Ohene Agyapong, would have a conversation with you. Thank you, and God bless us all. Yeah. So, what am I doing? So, okay. So can we go? So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the next president of the Republic of Ghana, Honorable Ohene Agyapong. Please put your hands together to welcome him. Thank you, and God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Armstrong. First of all, let me take opportunity to say a big thank you to the people of Boku Zone for the wonderful performance and the votes you gave me in 2023. Indeed, I really appreciate it. God bless all of you. But before I speak, I want us to take a minute silence, observe a minute silence of those departed souls through the conflict. May their departed souls be in perfect peace. Amen. Again, I want to say thank you to you for all the support you've given me over the years. It is unfortunate I couldn't come personally, but this is an indication that I'm a law-abiding person. I've made all contacts through the police, through the military, and the advice, as well as Boko Naba. And the advice was that I shouldn't come there. And I didn't want to provoke anybody. If you are law-abiding, you really have to listen to advice. That is why I couldn't come, and I've taken opportunity to speak to you through Zoom. So those who are saying that, oh, he couldn't come here, he did not come even to say thank you to you. Let me address this problem of thank you. First, anybody who goes to election and loses, and a new flag bearer is chosen, you cannot go out there ahead of him to say thank you to people. They will misconstrue it that you are undermining the person. That is why I stayed back. And the fact is, even during the thank you tour, when I followed the team, a young man from Tech was stabbed because of the support I was willing around that time. So please, anybody who comes there to say that, oh, he didn't come, I didn't want to take the shine from the flag bearer, and it would have been misconstrued that I was undermining him. That is why I stayed away. So that is the explanation to that. More importantly, what we need to do as people is that we need jobs. We need peace. And the only man who can bring peace to the Boko enclave is Honorable Ohene Agyapong. And it's a fact, because I've been a chairman for Defense and Interior Committee, And I made several efforts to bring the two parties together. But unfortunately, the last hour, it did not work. And whatever happened did happen. Because I'm only a member of parliament and the chairman of the committee, I didn't have enough power to put an end to the war. So please, have confidence that when Kennedy Agyapong is in power, peace will reign in the Boko enclave. Because what I want you to know is that you've been endowed with so many things that we can do to develop Boko zone. I fell in love with the area when I first visited because you produce a lot of things that Ghana we need. The only thing lacking is factories. And I assure you, I'm going to bring industries to this enclave. But the only thing that will make it happen is when we have peace. So I'm taking this opportunity to plead with all of you that we should have peace and see ourselves as Ghanaians and one people. If we are able to do that, I have lined up investors. Let me give you one example, the use of millet. Especially with the war in Ukraine and Russia, they produce a lot of wheat and we import a lot of wheat flour. We can use millet for flour and substitute it. So you have one product that God knows what you can do with it. We need a factory for millet, soya bean, maize. So many things you grow in that enclave. Where are our leaders? Our leaders are always instigating a fight, which will not help the country as well as your area. So believe in me that I'm an industrialist, an entrepreneur, a businessman. My focus is to create employment for the youth of this country. The youth don't have jobs. I believe that if the youth in that region have jobs, nobody can even instruct them to go and fight. So that's my way to come out with peace. Employment, employment, employment. There are so many industries I'm going to bring to the north. My first aim is to move Ministry of Agriculture to Tamale, the center of the 5 northern regions. Why? Because you have vast arable lands that are not utilized. I want to utilize it. 2, I'm going to make Tamale Airport as a hub for cargo. Most of our products, fresh vegetables, carrots, and all those things, will go to European market within 5 hours. From 11 p.m. by 5 a.m., when the plane takes off at 11 p.m. from Tamale Airport, by 5 a.m. is at the European or UK market. Let's compare ourselves to Burkina. They are not angels. Why? This young man is transforming the country. If you go to Burkina, or the sound you hear is boom, boom, boom. It is not guns or ammunition. Just as you hear in Boko Enclave, boom, boom, then it's gunshots. There's the boom, the sound that you hear are cargo planes that are landing to come and convey the vegetables, their produce, to European market every night. They are no better than us. We can do it. Let's challenge ourselves as people. There's so many things we can do in the Boko Enclave. I'll give you one example. I was in the 5 northern regions, and this is soya beans that you produce. Soya beans, if we go large scale, mechanized farms, I shall speak with you. I have a Chinese company that has given me a contract of 2.5 million tons of soya beans, but I cannot meet the supply. Whilst they don't buy the soya beans in the north, meanwhile, they use soya beans. This is milk, soya milk. We don't have a single factory in the 5 northern regions producing milk with soya beans. If indeed a leader has a vision, he will convert the soya beans into soya milk, and this will create employment for the youth in the north. Some people say that, oh, vote for your brother, vote for your brother. Your brother has been there for 8 years. So didn't he know that we can use soya beans to produce milk? I'll give you one example again. Tama. The tama that you use for shea butter. The first thing you can do with tama is that you can have juice, tama juice, but the tama juice will be too sweet, so we'll mix it. Tama orange juice, tama apple juice, tama banana juice, tama pineapple juice. And 365 days everywhere in the 5 northern regions, you have tama. And not a single factory. Delegates, I'm drawing your attention to the opportunities
Every day, millions of people around the world consume soy milk as a nutritious, dairy-free alternative. It's a staple in many diets, providing essential nutrients and offering a versatile option for those with lactose intolerance or following a plant-based lifestyle. It's not milk, but it's a good substitute. A soy beverage is a liquid made from soy beans. It has the look and consistency of almond milk, but it's an entirely different product. It starts with a specific kind of soybean, one that has just the right amount of protein and carbohydrate. They're harvested when the plants are dry. Less moisture means the beans will be less prone to spoiling.
No propaganda. We are tired of propaganda. We need action, and the action is now. Let's move our country, a country that is importing about 80% of the food we eat. Let's put a stop to it. And the opportunity you have with the arable lands in the north, you are the beneficiaries. So believe in me and give me opportunity to serve you. I'll be a good servant. All I need in life is to see that the young men and women who have completed school have jobs. So it's not about propaganda. It's not about people who come from there. They come from your area. So haven't they seen or haven't they learned anything about factories or industrialization? The only thing they want is they want you to vote for them, always to lord themselves over you. Some are saying that, oh, vote for this man. He has promised to make me a minister. What has he promised you too? It's a good question that you have to ask them. If they promise the ministerial appointment for their family, what about your family? What about your children? What about people on the street? Let me give you one example again. I went to the north, Yendi, Bimbila, Wolensi, and all those Sabobas areas. Panda, they grow a lot of yam. And this yam gets rotten. And it's so sad. Meanwhile, we have a technology where we can store yam for 8 months and it will not spoil. We have the technology from Holland, a company called Grasso. I have that technology, and I promised them that we're going to build warehouses with blowers so that we can store the yam for 8 months. Again, this is yam chips. When our yam is getting spoiled in the 5 northern regions, the post-harvest losses of yam is $380 million a year. Meanwhile, we have 276 parliamentarians going to Parliament to approve $150 million loan from World Bank. And when they approve it, they will shout, yeah, yeah. When they are shouting, yeah, yeah, yam getting spoiled is $380 million. This is a simple machine that we can give to 2 boys, 2 girls, $20,000. And they will get yam chips. You store it. Unfortunately, you are not there to feel it. It's cold.
you put it in the freezer, over 2 years, this will not get spoiled. Most of the restaurants in Ghana here import potato chips and put it in the cold stores, whilst our yam is getting spoiled. Even the potatoes that they are importing, we can also produce potato here, because from Walwale to Naregu, one of the villages, I stopped and bought potatoes. A sack of it was 50 cedis. How? Whereas we can convert it into chips, and value addition will give us higher prices. I'm begging you, give me opportunity to serve you. I have no interest of who is this and who is that. Ghana first. We have to develop Ghana, and that is what I want to do. Even the potatoes, fortunately, Ghanaians who are listening to me have started producing this. This is also potato chips, sweet potatoes. Now we are producing it here. Can you imagine if we have all this in the 5 northern regions, the employment we are going to create? Your brothers come to you and make propaganda. They don't think about you. All they think is power, so that they can control you. At the end of the day, you go and ask them for your child's school fees, and they own you for the rest of your life. I want to liberate you, give you the freedom to work, make money, and also take care of your family yourself. Anybody, I tell you today, anybody on earth, is your job that gives you respect. If you have no job, you have no respect at home. Even your children, if you send them to go and buy, they will not go. So I'm begging you, these are factories, potatoes, that we can do it ourselves. My brothers, this will not cost us more than $20 million factory. That will create jobs for over 1,000 Northerners. I am pleading with you to give me opportunity to serve you. Let's challenge ourselves that what any human being has done, a black man is capable of doing it. When we have that spirit, when we are encouraged, and when we are charged, sky will be the limit. I travel at the length and breadth of the 5 northern regions. In Yendi, a chief came to me and said he has been listening to me and he knows I'm the one who can deliver the north. His complaint was that maize, his grown maize last year harvested it, has no buyers. This year, no buyers. Party delegates, this is maize, corn oil, imported from Canada. When maize in the 5 northern regions are getting spoiled, no buyers, the country, we are importing corn.
When you think of corn, you probably imagine sweet golden kernels, grilled cobs.
Give me opportunity to serve this country. And the corn oil, we can do it ourselves. We can bring all these factories to the north to create jobs. That is what I'm talking about. It is not rocket science. Others have done it. We can also do it. I know most of you watching this video do not even know that you can use the corn that you don't have buyers to produce oil. We can use corn for ethanol. We can use corn for starch. We can use corn for 30 different products. So can you imagine if you have a good leader like Agyapong, industrialist, how many factories we can get from maize or corn? That is what I'm talking about. So let's have confidence that under Agyapong, there will be peace and there will be jobs for the people in the north. The situation is so bad that this is corn cereal. In Ghana, they call it ekwegbemi. This cereal, whilst our corn, we don't have buyers, they are importing this into the country for cocoa. How? Why should this happen? So please, I'm begging you, give me opportunity. You have sunflower. Sunflower is very common. When I'm on my way from Bungurugu, Yo-Yo, Chiriponi, I saw a lot of sunflower. This is sunflower oil. Where are your leaders? The people you voted for over the years. Haven't they seen these opportunities? Please. Your brother is the one who can put food on your table every day by creating employment for you. Your brother is not the one who will starve you, and when there is election, he will come and give you money to vote for him. Come to the south here and see the number of houses they built for them to say that they are your brothers. Why didn't they come there to build those houses? Because they don't want you to see. I challenge them. They can come out, and I'll show all the videos of the properties they've acquired at the expense of you. Wake up. The people in Boko zone, wake up. Take your destiny into your own hands by voting for the righteous man to lead the country, to make sure that he creates employment for you and your children. So please, believe in me. This, I don't know whether the weather is good for it, but this is pear, avocado. In Ghana here, we have avocado everywhere. We use avocado for oil, cooking oil. One of the most expensive and healthiest oil. So many factories we can make out of this. Where are political leaders? Where are they? Haven't they seen this? Are they not aware of what we can do to build this country, to create revenue or money in our pockets? Where are they? I am begging you, the people in the north, give me opportunity, and you see the number of industries we can create. Again, this is tomatoes. So sad. I came to the 5 northern regions, and everywhere you grow tomatoes, you don't have buyers. Meanwhile, we don't have a single factory in the 5 northern regions. Minkatri, Motipi, Obiatipi, UK, Medamasi. Meba North Hono, 5 northern regions, we say Mubia tomatoes, baby. And so factory baku kura ni wa eye tomatoes. Menuano a mo hwe me delegate. Yentimi enye factory baku kura na ye tomatoes no essay yenya atofo no. They import this. Omo kra tomato juice we from Abuchiri. Yes, I be toma yene Ghana for. Abra yene yankase ye tomatoes essay. Moto abama mea. Must stop importation of all these and build the factories in the 5 northern regions to produce tomatoes so that we can also sell. This is tomato juice. A good for a member, your prostate inti udi tomatoes bibria o prostate no it may shrink. And unti tomato juice no board nature orange juice, pineapple juice, apple juice. All the juices, tomato juice, na ne board in pa because a healthy. And so tomatoes to say, mesrem. Munya jidie wo mu se Canada Agyapong ba. I'll ban importation of all this and make sure say you produce tomatoes paste our yedi aduane and a juice nso a ye no. Munya jidie. Ghana Nyankopon ache yenioma bibria yebetimi aye. And so yenya leaders a wo mu ye okandifo a wo mu nimde e wo business mu a wo betimi a kire yen e kwan ye be fa so you're not buying no NC. Where me call Fimbisi, Upper East, Fimbisi area, na Brongo, Kwansuni, Nam call China Paga. Now I will who some be who in say, and more a good kwan na omo pe atofo, e bi with a good gas station, and omo fre car do wa no almost to pull. Meanwhile, enuanom delegates, mo mpanyinfo no wo mo ye den. E de no mo hunu e wo so mo ye. Wo mo de wo mo ye yonko a, wo mo ne wo mo yire no mo manko a. Hwe Ghana ha ye kra emo $500 million a year from India, Pakistan, Brazil, Thailand, Vietnam. Na ye ne mo egu na essay. How? So to Obama me. Mentimi anye di kura no. I'll promote the local rice farmers no. Ebe ma wo equipment. Ebe mo motimi nya a yield ni kese. Na ye de warehouses abaho. Munim say emo ne hono no ye de generate electricity. Now on the way to Fumbisi na mhwe rice mill ho no hipu husk no onim what to do with it. Ye the husk no e generate electricity. Ade am pese me ye e ma wo mu apa isimu amudua mu me say. First, if Canada Japan is the president, there will be a decree say Ghana secondary schools should buy Ghana made rice. First, they say yamiadom 50 kilos no is 650 Ghana made. Abra Indian for no de ban is 720. Tini echani say e wo say ye ma musika ye be ma mo besia without interest because Ghana interest no utua udi adwuma enye yi. Say ye pese ye stop importation ye save $500 million. Ye be ma free fertilizers, free chemicals, free loans. Name me me can crutch. Me ye nneema we free ma. Mo de cross border no koton. Ye chewa me do betum. E no de me say me can crutch. Ya nyesa ye ntimi build Ghana. I know nneema bi a farmers ni bi ye. Oje fertilizer no de across no koton. Eno de enye. But say what do the ebedi nukure ene ye near the factories na besisi ho na ye rice no bebre a ubehu sika ebetimi aba. The whole Ghana education get fund will be instructed to buy Ghana made rice for all the schools. Timi won ye papa emam ye de sam ye de emo eye semina emo ye de semina we sa soap ye kura mi rice milk soap enso ohene na ofri ye ndi ba ye no se wa dom sa wonya atofo ene so gunche simple things nti leaders na eba mu nchen ebe ka kire mu ena mu nto abamaye ena way free south ena medium free ha na mu nua no nti all these years what this position onim say emu kra ide yes emena na emu. This is rice milk soap. Ma ye research na ma co factories no akohu what they are doing until I'm more confident to speak on those issues. Temo nyimeni say you betimi aye. Let's have hope. Bayre conconteno we yam flour. We yam flour. Bayre no a ese wo pandai wolensi ene yina e bayre maami bi wo soga kope en wodi bayre aye yam powder. Ghana for dua bayre echen Nigeria for but Nigeria for di bayre echen Ghana for. We your friend pounded yam in Nigeria. Why can't we do it? A man ye be me mamusika na mo de aye se nyoma we nyina ye timia export. Me no ka say 5 Ghanaian African market wo America. Akokra de o house is here. And Oma place order said they want to export it to American market. Mesram Munya GD second day Japan obetimi aye aboa oman kan. Enti Right? We a seminar. Yedi ekutuo and a seminar. We say, you crave Korea. Not more time, share butter. Away, share butter, Ashiba Company Limited. Tamale, right? Seminar waye. Now you intimi promote Ghana ni business. Now you promote Korea for business. Mesero, more money opportunity to serve this country. Mami, my catch after election, I'm going to give him, money to expand or the train a human, what me afa, a mayua, a training woman, and I'm ranty, a training woman. Timonya Gidi, say Ghana, a bit me a ye, I'm na ye. Oh, you ma be billy. Aka, a good leader, what business I see, or ye creative. Ubet me ake nyoma boom, adani sika. Indeed, it's not only about politics. It's about your interests. It's about your interests. The Ghana put there to describe what I can see a chance, what I've seen. On Timonya Jidie Wumu, Namu Mame opportunity to serve you. All I want to say to the people in Boko Enclave, the Kusasis and the Mampusis, let's come together as people, as one people, as Ghanaians. Intimi in develop Ghana. Intimonya Jidie Wumu. I don't know if they've given you these forms. Monfele sa form. Sa form we and you be identify MPP near was some party. If he say masum party, assume party, assume party. It will maybe not open police a human crowd. Who may have your position to make catch say 120,000 a year. Migration 20,000, fire service 20,000, prisons 20,000, military 20,000. Under Canada, Agyapong, we are going to use this form. And by next week, we'll be from Mama Felix our form. A best from you verify say information is correct. Near the data. Timonya Jidie, say Canada, Agyapong. Oba is a true and true party man, especially for the grassroots. Ya nyem sa, ni entimi amoboa party grassroots ni yina. Party no gua ni begu. Timisremo, Munya Jidie. Amon fili form. Ebiem. Number 1, 31st January. Number 1. At an appropriate time, on Sabasa come Modi Day Sikano. Timunya Jidie. And then for the program, TD Sikano Sobeba. But the Master said, must say, Madaji, especially Zibila and Binduri. The last time about Mututian. And I haven't forgotten about promises, and it will affect Timpani, Garu, and Ubia. You better make sure it's a developed country.